So, IGP Manager is back again. Welcome to my IGP Manager Season 6 World Championship, everybody. We have a fantastic good 17 rounds, a lot of drivers, a new teams, and a good way to track of where we've been. And the season begins in Australia in Albert Park, Melbourne. And with this new season of Season 6, it's time to get underway for the new IGP Manager season. Well, hello! This is James, and welcome back, everybody, to IGP Manager. Yeah, we're back again. This time we're back for more IGP Manager. Now we'll be starting the start of season number 6, guys. After we've done 5 seasons on the Lovely Championship. Yeah, we've done 5 seasons of the IGP Manager World Championship on my mum's phone. But this time I'm doing it on my laptop computer for season number 6. Yeah, I love this computer. And this is our team guide. This is our car for season 6. And it is the Renault Sport team car. I mean, it's yellow and black car. And it's really cool there. And we got a good car and a good car view. And we got 2 drivers going to be joining this team. So Renault Sport are looking better for this team. And let's see if this is the yellow sport car will be good for this race. And our driver for this season we'll have Ryan Wright and James Smith. Yeah, that's right. So we need to turn the volume up a bit so we can hear the crowd going. And we got a good race we're having today, guys. So let's begin this day. So let's take a look at the IGP Manager World Championship calendar. So we're going to start in Australia, then we're going to go to Malaysia on July the 1st. That'll be tomorrow. China next, and Bahrain. Then we go to Spain, Monaco, and Turkey. And next we're heading to Great Britain, where we have an update of this track. So hopefully we can have a good race around this circuit in the new Great Britain 19. Then we've got Germany, Hungary, European Grand Prix next. After Hungary, Belgium, Italy, Singapore, Japan, Brazil, and then finally the Yas Marine Circuit in Abu Dhabi. It's the final race of the World Championship, and that'll be held on the 16th of July. So we're looking forward to this. So let's get into the Australian Grand Prix, guys. And let's take a look at the preview race. So, in practice then, it was James Smith who's gone faster with Ryan Wright in 2nd. Panis in 3rd with Malas 4th. Hakenens in 5th and Panis in 6th in the other markers. Then we got Brown, I think we got David Brown. And then Kristen and Brundle. And then we got Austin, Evans, Corres, Burrows, Hill. Always had Groen and maybe Harry Thomas completing the practice results. So that was the practice now. Now let's get into qualifying now and see who got pole position and who's got pole position. Well, it's due broadcasting and it's still doing the laps time still. We'll have to enter the done, okay? So, here is the qualifying stuff for the Australian Grand Prix start. And it will be a Renault front row because James Smith and Ryan will have done. Look at that! The gap is only 1/10 between James Smith and Ryan White. So, good job for our drivers there. So, James here is on pole position. Ryan White is in 2nd place. Panis is in 3rd with Malas 4th. Then we got Evans 5th, Haken 6th, Brown 7th, and Panis the same. And we see all the things, all the drivers have been really well there. And here we'll be starting the back of the field with Ross in 7th and then Moss in 26th. Well, some of them are going under medium tyres too, and let's see who will win this race. It's now time to start the new season of IGP Manager Season 6. Let's get into it, guys. Let's go. Hello everybody, this is James and welcome to the IGP Manager Season 6 World Championship. After we took a long time over there, we're back for more IGP Manager World Championship. This time, we've got new teams and new drivers ready to go take place around this new season of IGP Manager. So the first one is the Australian Grand Prix at Albert Park Circuit in Melbourne. For the Australian Grand Prix, this is our 16 corners and our good Albert Park Circuit we're having today. The weather forecast for today for the Australian Grand Prix will be sunny and cloudy for today, and the race will be really cool for that. So we've got 16 corners. We have many good races there. And then maybe that first 2 corners at turn 1 and 2 where Rosberg had a good start there at the first lap of the start of our first season of this. We go at turn 6 where Harry Palmer gets past Starbucks Hollow back then in season 1. And really good about turn 11-12 when Rosberg and Hamilton really well to try and pass the car to 11, 12, and unfortunately that season 2 didn't go well for that. So many more changes we'll get to there. And for the tyre type we got the red wall super soft, the yellow wall soft, the white mediums, and the orange hard tyre. And we got the 2 wet tyre available, 4 dries and 2 wet. So we've got 4 dry tyres and 2 wet tyres. And the 2 wet tyres are intermediate and wet tyre if there's a rainy race coming, guys. But the weather is sunny and cloudy, so I hope it will be a good race at all in Australia. So let's take a little starting grid now. It is James Smith, who'll start pole position for the Renault Sport team. He'll be alongside of Ryan will be second place alongside it. So it's a 1-2 for Renault Sport. But can we make us a good first victory after 5 seasons? Then we got Prix in third for the Marcus team, and then behind him is the BMW Motorsport team. Malas is in 4th. Then there'll be Evans in 6th, and then the other BMW Motorsport driver, Hakkinen, in 6th. Then we got Brown in 7th for the Lordy Aces. Then the other markers are Panes in 8th, Brondor in 9th, and Crows in 10th for the Cretan. Yeah, Cretan. Anyway, so we got Bravitz in 11th, and then we got Donk for the other Cretan in 12th. Then we got Cap John Constant, I don't know like that. And then Muller in 14th. In the other car. Then we got the cross drive R.D. Baker in 15th, and we got Walker in 16th for Lodi Aces. Then we got Hair driver Gordon in 17th, and then Martin 80 for Link Tech Racing. 19th plate is play for the Cappuccino, and then 20th plate is the Arzuka in the other Hair. Then we got the other Link Tech Racing here in 21st, and then Uzden in the other cross in 22nd. Then we got Harry Thomas in 3rd. And then and then we've got Palmer in 24th. Then we've got Mulder in 25th, and then Martin 26th. And the other rest of the Kakas are fast. And then here will start his car at the back of the field for this number line. I don't know what it is. So we got 43 laps around this Australian Grand Prix. We had 100% race before, but we got 75% race at the moment. So it's James Smith in 3rd and Ryan Wright in 2nd. But which one of these drivers is going to win? So, it's the first race of the season. So we've got James Smith and Ryan Wright on the first row. Would Renault come out with a victory today? This is the first ever Grand Prix start for Season 6, guys. And the race gets underway. Season 6 gets underway for IGP Manager, and the race gets underway. James Smith and Ryan had a good start there. They moved up mid-season, so we're going to start there. But Panis has a good start there, and he's really good for the Marcus team. Malis is in 4th, and really good for this driver there. So Carl Howison has just joined, who will help you excited for the today. So Panis is staying 3rd in mode, but it's James Smith here for leads. Ryan is in 2nd, Panis in 3rd, Malis in 4th, and the other Panis in P5 at the moment. And Hakkinen in the BMW Motorsport team is in 6th place. We're going to start down to the Australian Grand Prix as James Smith leads the race. We're going to start down to the race in a moment for him, and we go through turn 1 we come. And this will be a 20-minute video for you guys, a 20-minute video for this race. This is what we got from accident coming up there. Let's see if anything else at the back of the field. Well, Bra had just got overtaken Evans. So Bra has moved into 10th place now. So Evans, so where was Evans? I think he might be starting P6 or P9, and he's now dropped down to 11th now. And Brown is next up ahead of Evans. So yeah, and we're bringing down the rest of the field tally chart, and we can see everybody else doing really well. And DRS is now available this lap now, and Boost is now available to use now. So you can use DRS when you're 1 second in the car ahead in the DRS zone. We're good for our drivers there. So here is currently in 28 and he's using his boost now. Some of our drivers are using boost now. And we're now going to go on. So we're looking back for this at the moment. We're bringing on Hakkinen now. Well, he has a good start there from 6, and he's now in 6th place at the moment, and he's really good around 10, 11, 12 there. And we go down the straight we come. Really good start there from him, and he's really well in 6th place. No change to really good. So nothing changed to lead down to that 4 we come. Jay Smith who leads the race with Wine White in 2nd. But Panis is trying his best to overtake Wine White. And we might push Wine White a bit, guys. So let's use a bit boost for him. And he's only got about 93% of this boost left. And Cars has just Chorus has just got past Barth. Yeah. And Utila has just got past Müller there. And Brothers just got past Heikkinen. So what's happened to Heikkinen? He's just lost Prix positions now. So Heikkinen, he's now dropped down to P9 now. I think some drivers are now catching up to him. He needs to get some work to do now if he wants to win that race. Oh no. And now he's being overtaken by Barth now. So Heikkinen is in trouble. He's done it on the super soft tyres. And it's looking forward to get to the end of the race for these tyres. But unfortunately, that will not last long. Because we've got pit stop coming up later on in the race. And Heikkinen day is ruined now. We need to catch some catching up to do now. Meanwhile, the gap between Panis and Wine White is now 0.9 tenths now. And actually it's at 1.6 seconds now because Wine White is now closing down on James Smith. So there's any changes coming into the race where we get underway. And we're on to lap 7, the possible 3 laps now. So Wine White is now battling with Panis, and let's see who get that together. So now both Panis is on running in 3rd and 4th at the moment. So the other Panis just got past Krobs there. So Brondo is now in 6th now, and Krobs is in 5th. And would that well sport we could, but here comes Panis. He's closing up on Wine White. Through to the last corner they come, and they go. He's using their west. Panis is going to go down the inside of Wine White, trying to get past it, but not quite yet. And well, we can't use that yet because Wine White really needs to pick some speed, and that is not the move he wanted for. So yeah, Wine White stays in 2nd place still, and Panis is still right on the back of him. So a little better to go down the field now. Round to turn 11 and 12. And Panis gets past Wine White. Good move there from Panis. And he's moved up into 2nd place for the Marcus team. And now he's holding down James Smith. But will Wine White get the position back to him? Will we get the position back? Not quite. And Panis has now moved up into 2nd place. So these soft tyres, the yellow wall soft tyres, are faster than the super soft tyres that James Smith and Ryan White chooses. And on to lap 9 of the possible 43 laps of the Australian Grand Prix. And heading towards turn 1 we come. So Panis closing up on James Smith now, and he gets past James Smith. Panis takes the lead on the Australian Grand Prix. Well, good move there, but unfortunately I don't think the super soft tyres are not good. Because Panis started on the soft tyre, the yellow wall soft tyre, and now he's taking the lead. And he set the new fastest lap on the way, so 1 minute 27.90. There's an extra good lap from Panis there. And we go through the 1st and 2nd set. He's actually purple in the 2nd sector now. And will we set a new fastest lap of this race in Australia for the Australian Grand Prix? We're going to find head towards 15 and 16 to prove Senna and Prost we come. And it slow in the 1st sector. It's 1 minute 28.0. Not a good lap time for Panis, and he's in the lead at the moment. So after the 1st round of pit stop, it is now a lead change winner because now Chorus is leading the Australian Grand Prix on lap 90 of the possible 43 laps. Panis is in 2nd place with Brondo closing up in 3rd. Then we've got Brown in 4th, James Smith is close behind him in 5th, and Curson is behind him in 6th. So without any change to the race. So Panis and Brondo are close together now. Here they come, crossing the line they come. And will that affect Brondo move the inside? Or we can't get past Panis. But what about James Smith? We might use him curves. There we go. And will he get past Brown? I don't think so. But meanwhile, Ryan White has just got past Walker there to move into 10th play after the 1st round of pit stop. And Bake is now in 15th. And what is this? What is this? Mellers and Hakener, the both BMW and Motorsport team, has switched onto the wet tyres. But it's not even raining, guys. It's not raining in Britain. No, not in Britain. It's not raining in Australia. It's sunny and cloudy. The weather is sunny and cloudy today. And Panis has gone onto the wet tyres too. So 3 drivers have went onto the wet tyres. So Foss is in 26th. And both BMW and Motorsport team, Malice and Haken are in 27th and 28th place. A disappointment start of the season for BMW and Motorsport team. This is Palmer Dave for him, and now he is now broken the rules and he's on the wet tyres now. And he's going to get lapped by the back marker, the front woman, not the back markers. And Coles is in the lead now. He's now pulling away 3.9 seconds from Panis down in second. And James Smith needs to get past the back marker now. And will he is cursed? Yes, he will. And we just got past halfway through the race of the Australian Grand Prix. Really cool there. And our driver uses boost. And many drivers want to win this race in Australia. We're going to find out in the next halfway through this race. And we're on lap number 23 after a possible 43 laps around this Australian Grand Prix circuit in Melbourne. Ulster's just got past Ryan White there, so Ryan White need a good strategy, so we need to push now. Let's push him now. He uses the OS to get past Ostang to move him to 11, but no move yet for him. He's still staying P11 at the moment, but just remember he will be switching on the Superstar tyre at the end of the race on that tyre, and will he get these drive before the end of the race? I hope so, later in the race soon. And James Smith is in P5 now, and he's just battling with Barth, because Barth is in 6th place now, and Brand might have made the pissed off. I think he's falling down the field. Maybe. And this is going to be a tense spot there. James Smith is trying to get pulled away, and he's battling with Brundle now, and James Smith does get past Brundle and moving to P4 for Renault Sport. There's a good move there for James. Well done. Good job there. And James Smith has now up into P4, guys, for Renault. And next up it is Panis in 3rd. But Panis' teammate Panis is on the wet tyres, and he's now falling down to 21st at the moment. And both BMW and Motorsport team are now at the back of the field, and they're being lapped by the front runners. And this race is dominated by Krul. It's Crows now. But will he win the first race of this Season 6 World Championship? Well, we're going to find out in the next halfway through distance. And Barth is now on James Smith, and Barth gets past James Smith to move into P4. Excellent good move there. But meanwhile, Osterhaus wanted to get past 2 on the medium tyres. Has he done it? And he has! This is disappointment day for Smith. He's now dropped down to P6. And Oosterhout has now moving to P5 now. Oh, what a good excellent move there for the hair team. So, will he keep that going until the end of the race? He's in 5th place now. And James Smith, all the way down into P6, has made some positions. And Ultima and Barth are into the pits, means that James Smith is into P4 now. Panis just grabbed the lead from Kors, where he's done his second stop. But Panis and Smith haven't done their second stop yet, and they will be with fitted the super soft tyre. Smith will go through, and so is Ryan White in P8. Well, good start to the new season in IGP Manager Season 6. But which driver is going to win this race? And Mitch Evans is. I think Mitch Evans is in 7th place now, with Walker in 9th, and yeah. And some of the drivers are coming to the pits still. And Panis is still leading the Australian Grand Prix now, and he's on lap 29 as a possible 43 laps. Will they keep that going with 14 more laps to go in this race? Walker on Ryan White now, heading towards the 5 car away on DOS. Straight comes Walker. He gets past Ryan White, and Walker has moved into P7 now. P7 for Walker, and Ryan White has now moved down to P8. And I think Walker is trying to pull away from White, but Ryan White is not giving up just yet. He's using his boost to try to catch up the Lordy Ace's car ahead. But can he catch him up with just about 40 more laps to go in this race in Australia? Cool, it's just a deal where to try to get past the barrier, but here comes David Brown. And I think David Brown has got it now. He gets past Coles, but Coles got the position back. So Brown, a lot of mistake at turn number 2, didn't get past Coles, and he had to do it all again on the next lap. So Ryan had just stopped, guys, and he's pitted weak, and he switches to the super soft tire. Can he use these tires to get past these drivers and get to the end of the race on these tires? And with just 11 laps to go, will he win this race? But James Smith, I think he's going to come into the pits at the end of this lap to change tires. But will he do that? Let's see. Fine. And that's James Smith in the pits, guys. Let's see where he's going to rejoin the race. I think he's going to rejoin P9. Yeah. Oh, he's good. Just rejoined just behind. Who's is Stan? He just did that's Barth. So James Smith just come out just behind Barth, and now he's in P9 now. So we'll maybe under investigated to the race, but we're going to find out later in the race. So he's switched to the super soft tires. Smith, will he win this race from 9th place? And Planet is into the pits now. This Planet, yeah, is Planet from the race lead. The race leader is into the pits, and which tire he's going to come in for? He refits the medium tires. But will that tyre use him to the end of the race? We're going to find out. And will he win this race in Australia for the first race in season number 6 of IGP Manager? We're going to find out in the next 10 laps to go. So Ryan White, will we get some points? He's on the super soft tyre. He's now coming up to Welcome now. And he's now faster than the medium tyre. Now will Ryan White get all the way to the finish and win this race? I don't think so. Will he get some points today in Australia? I hope so. So, Panis and Constant are battling now for second place. Constant has used his boost already. But what about Panis? He's not close enough, so Constant just got past Panis for second place. And there's the race leader, Course. And he's only about 5 more laps to go of this race. And let's see if he could win this Australian Grand Prix. But just behind them, Jay Smith on the Superstar tyre for Renault is closing up Dundalk. Will he get past these try and win this race? We'll find out at the end of the race. Let's see who will win this race. James Smith's on Panis now. Will he get past it to take third? Actually, he's now moving to third. He's in second place now. James Smith gets past Panis. And James Smith has up into second place for Renault. And I think Constant has just pit, and I think Brown has pit. I think Brown has pit for new tyres. I think he is, and that dropped him down the field. I think he's in 4th place now, on 5th. Borders in 5th now, and that is good pit stop for him. Will James Smith catch up to Quad and win this way? We'll find out in the last 3 laps to go. So we're on to the final lap, the 43rd and final lap. Quad is doing the lead of the way. James Smith is still trying to catch him up, but unfortunately, I don't think he can catch him up because Crow, for the creator, is going to come round to the final corner and win the Australian Grand Prix. Excellent good win for him, and Crow wins the first race of the season 6 World Championship. He wins the Australian Grand Prix. James Smith finished second, Panis will finish third, David Brown will finish fourth, with Bronto in fifth, Curtis will finish sixth, with Mitch Evans in seventh, Welcome in 8th, Ryan 9th, and Bob gets the final point in 10th place. What a great race that is to the end of the race. Cross wins from James Smith in second and Panis in third. What excellent good race that was for Crow. He wins in Australia. Good job for that. Congratulations to Tom Crow. He wins the Australian Grand Prix with James Smith in second. Panis finished third with Brown 4. Porter in third. Constance, Mitch Evans 7, Walcott 8, Ryan White in 9, and Bar finished the last point in 10th place. Disappointment day for both BMW and Motorsport team. They finished 27 and 28. What went for their strategy to choose for the wet tyres when it's raining in Australia? Disappointment for that. And here is the Driver Championship, guys. So Tom Cores leads the Driver Championship with James Smith in second. Jack Panis in third with Daniel Brown in fourth. Megan Brontes in fifth with Eric Constantine 7, Matthew Emerson 7, Ethan Walking 8, with Ryan White 9, and Felix Barthin 10. In the Constructors' Championship, and it is Fidel Mardo who takes the lead in the Constructors' Championship. We're in second place with Carl Harrison in third, with Jordan Lloyd in fourth, and Dick Martin in fifth. I think Doug, yeah. Then we've got Mega and Chris Cook in seventh. Really good job for that. And some of the drivers didn't finish away. And BMW M Motorsport team, disappointing day into fifth. And last place in 14th place. Disappointing day for them. So the next one will be the Malaysian Grand Prix, guys. You can tune that race tomorrow, guys. And I hope you guys enjoy that race. It will be good for the tomorrow. While we enjoy this first race, guys, I'm James Roy. And thanks for watching for the Australian Grand Prix. And I'll see you for the next race. Bye! And have a good night, guys.